What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, back at it again with a new powerful YouTube video out here in the Matrix. So, I've been observing my life and really doing like a lot of shadow work, a lot of internal work, and continuously learning about how this Matrix truly does operate. Majority of people will work for wages for the rest of their life. That's it. Majority of people will not escape the rat race because they fear taking a risk, a positive risk, because they don't know the outcome. Some people think $15 or $20 an hour is a lot of money, depending on what state you live in, right? Depending on your cost of living. Everybody's cost of living is different, right? But the way that I think is I want as much ownership as possible, and I have to keep working on myself. I have to be a better person. I have to continue to work on my financial habits, right? And I see, like, I don't know, I see the world for what it is. The world, the system rewards ownership, not wages, right? The system rewards business owners, investors, people that own real estate. They don't reward workers. That's just the truth. Y'all could be in denial all y'all want, but the truth is the truth. You've never seen anybody get rich off of a 9-to-5. I've never witnessed it. Pretty sure you haven't. And you're not going to get rich off of what these jobs are paying you because they barely want to pay you. Think about this, right? You work for a company, they give you a paycheck to cover your cost of living. Everybody, cost of living doesn't get covered though, because there are some people that work full-time jobs that sleep in their car. So that goes to show you something, right? It's tough out here. It's not easy. But you get a paycheck, right? And that paycheck is supposed to last you for 2 weeks until your next paycheck. Most people's paychecks barely last them 2 days, 3 days, right? And these jobs will never care about how little they pay you. They don't care. Your rent could go up. The food prices could go up. Health insurance could go up. Everything could go up in life but your wage. And you know what they do? They sit back, they laugh, they see that people are still coming to work, right? And they keep paying you the scraps that they're paying you. Your paycheck is numbers in a system. It's digits. Same thing with the money in your bank account, same thing with the money in the stock market. It's all digits, right? We live in a matrix. Everything is numbers, numerology. It's very, very real, right? But the more people that think like employees with an employee mindset, I get paid by the hour, and my job has my best interest, which they don't. The more people that think that way, the more opportunity you take away from yourself to really truly realize how, number one, how much money you're leaving on the table, and number two, how a scarcity mindset would never serve you. You know? I constantly tell y'all, buy assets. The stock market is discounted right now. Stock market took a super pullback. My portfolio was down 3%. Yesterday, I laughed. Literally, I laughed. I bought more. But most of the, like, I don't know. It's just the way that I see this world. Like, most people don't see opportunities because maybe their upbringing, obviously because of the school system, right? Maybe because of the programming in the Matrix. We literally programmed to be workers. You're programmed to be a worker bee, right? You're programmed to think that if I just work more hours at work, I'm gonna get ahead. You're not gonna get ahead, bro. You're not gonna get ahead. Because think about this, right? Some people make more money, but what do they tend to do with that? They tend to spend more money. Most people don't make more money and invest more money. Most people don't do that. And what I train my mind to do is do what everybody else ain't doing. Y'all seen it real time. I left the 9-to-5 system, right, to step into entrepreneurship. I actually enjoy it. You know, go ahead. I actually enjoy it. You know, that's just me personally. I've been going 10 times harder with the stock market. That's just my personal choice. I'm learning to buy back my time. You know? And it's like you have to be a positive risk taker in life. You cannot be scared. You cannot think worst case scenario all the time. You can't think, as long as I just got my paycheck from work, I'm okay, and I got one source of income and I'm good, and my job will never get rid of me. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Because corporations will do anything to save money. That's just the truth. And that's what I had to learn in life, bro. They will do anything to save money. They don't care about employees, bro. Like, y'all keep thinking that they care about y'all. They don't. They never did. They never will. But it's just the truth. What you want me to lie to you and say, you're okay? You're not okay. And most people are afraid to speak the truth, speak up, tell it what it, tell the truth for what it is. You ain't making enough money, bro. You could gaslight yourself all you want. But when you look at your paycheck and you look at the hours you can't get back, you become sad. And then you got to think about this. So you want to work for these corporations for the next 30 to 40 years of your life? To one day retire, hypothetically? I'm telling y'all, you need assets in this world. The world is changing right in front of our faces, bro. The people that own the assets, that have money working for them, whether they physically work or not, those are the people that get ahead. You wanna know why? Because stocks work 24/7. I don't care how y'all feel about the stock market. I don't care how negative y'all feel about rich people and wealthy people. Bro, I personally don't care. Why? Because that ain't gonna benefit me. That's not gonna help me. Like, bro, any videos I watch on YouTube where it's people bashing rich people or wealthy people, all I put is cope. Because that's what you're doing. You coping. You say all these negative things about money, but then wonder why you can't get ahead. You wonder why your reality is so negative. Because you dislike what you aren't. You dislike rich people. Think about this, right? You dislike rich people. But what if you was a rich person? What if you was ultra wealthy? You know how much you can help yourself? You know how much you can help your family? You know how much you can help the people around you? If you're in a relationship, you know how much you can help your significant other? You can't dislike rich people. That's dumb. You could dislike the amount of money that you're making from your job, but guess what? The only way that you're gonna be able to make it out here, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's not off of wages, and it's not off of a salary that's like, that's not the game. The game is ownership. I need assets, I need real estate. I need to try to create my own business. That's it. And I need to do that often. And I need to have better money management and stay consistent. I'm telling y'all, bro, I will always say equity over wages. Any day. I don't give a fuck how much money you making per hour. Personally, I don't care. Equity over wages any day. Cause just because you're making the money don't mean that you're gonna keep it. Matrix is always out trying to get you to spend some money. If it's not on your basic needs, food, shelter, take care of your bills. If you're just trying to spend money to impress random ass strangers that don't care about you, you're dumb. You're playing the wrong game. And I'm not calling you dumb, but I'm saying that's dumb. You know? And some of y'all can sit there and say, well, you got an e-scooter, bro. Why you don't got a car? Because I don't want a car, bro. I don't want a car note. I don't want that. I'd rather go, and y'all already know what car I want. I want a Tesla. But I'd rather go buy some more Tesla stock. I'd rather go buy some more Amazon stock. I don't need to get a car right now, bro. You know, but assets over wages. Start stacking your asset column and stop thinking like an employee, bro, because you're gonna be cooked in this matrix thinking like an employee. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. Have a good day.